Hi guys and gals, my name's Del, and I'm a track guy who does sim racing to work on my track seat time. But yeah, what's up guys? I see FIA 360 on a Twitch chat, and I see a couple people on YouTube. Today we're going to be reviewing the ClubSport steering wheel RS. So this is a round steering wheel, and I'm kind of excited about it because ever since I switched from a Fulmer style wheel to a round wheel, I feel like I drive a little bit better, but I don't know, maybe it's a placebo effect. Anyway, I've been using the entry level stuff like CSL, what is it, the P1 V2, and then the CSL Universal Hub V2, and I think it's time to upgrade to something that's a little bit more premium. I guess it's like the middle level. So with Fanatec, if you didn't know, CSL is the entry level stuff, ClubSport's the mid level, and then Podium is like the top tier. But yeah, today we're gonna do a ClubSport wheel. So this is the wheel. It's behind me right now, and then we'll switch over to the unboxing cam. So what's up FIA? Not so much curious to your review is like. I see Ian in the chat. What's up, Ian? And then Adam. Adam's always joining on YouTube because he's a boomer. No, we're millennials and we're mainly on YouTube, right? Is that your excuse, Adam? Anyway, let's I think we got the special camera here set up. We do. All right. There it is. Let me mic up. All right, can you hear me okay? All right, good. We'll do this real quick. The unboxing part. This is always the hard part because it's at a different area of the house or of the room. So let me have my microphone on. All right, so here's the wheel. Comes in a nice little box, right? Of course, Fanatec has their teasers on the top, like knocking screws around everywhere. So this one says, "Racing is life." All right. If you hear a little bit of buzzing, that's because the friggin' LED lights are everywhere. Open it up. Maybe if I could actually open it up, okay? Hope you guys are doing okay. It's a Monday, the weekend's over, so unfortunately. So, racing is life. Anything that happens. Oh, we got a new subscriber. What's up? Thanks for joining the channel. Let me read that real quick. Yeah, ARH0824. Thanks for following the channel. What's those acronyms mean? ARH0824. Maybe 24 is the year. So this one says, "Racing is life. Anything that happens before or after is just waiting." So that's kind of cool. All right, so we got some paperwork, of course, and then we're gonna pull the wheel out. I haven't opened this before, so you guys are watching it live, happen live. Pull the wheel out. Oh, sounds like I'm dropping a lot of stuff. It doesn't look like there's a lot of hardware. That's kind of nice. All the hardware is taped to this box. Sorry about the sound. I know whenever we do an unboxing, it's always wild. Let me see if I can turn off some of these lights. All right, that's not the buzzing one. I think this is the buzzing one. I don't know. I don't know what's buzzing. Anyway, you guys probably can't hear it. I got the trusty knife. We'll cut these out. I don't know what we'll need these for. Looks like we got some little spacer things, some extra nuts, and of course hardware, right? So, move these out the way before I lose them. All right, so here's the wheel. The moment you guys have all been waiting for. I know we're hopping into this quick, but I can't wait to try it, that's why. Pull the foam off. Unwrap it. First, you gotta untie it. And bam, there it is. It doesn't have the quick disconnect on there, or the quick release. It comes with it for free, so the metal one. So the ClubSports come with the ClubSport quick release, quick release, and they're metal. So that's what's nice about the ClubSport. So it retails for about $2.99, I believe. So it's a little bit of a premium compared to the other wheels we've been trying. But yeah, so there's the wheel. Feels pretty good. Funky switch, right? And we'll go over the features here in a little bit. Magnetic paddle shifters, so hope you could hear that. Actually it sounds pretty good. Leather, real leather. So we'll compare those to the other wheels. I guess it says leather, but I'm assuming they mean real leather and not fake leather. It feels kind of, I mean, it's like the accessory type of leather, not like a car leather. You know, I don't know. It's hard to describe. I would say like low mid-tier grade leather. But everything else feels good. This looks like real carbon fiber, or can't tell. I hear Discord like crying. I believe it's 11 buttons. So 4 up here, 2 on the side, 2 here, 2 on the side here, 2 on the side here, and 3 in the middle. And these are the shape where you can add your own custom stickers or button caps. So 11 of those buttons, and then 7 buttons with a funky switch. A joystick, not funky switch. You could press down on it, but you can't rotate it. And then, you know, LED display, and then little lights. These are the shift lights. All right, let's see. Just making sure my sound is on. All right, what's up? I see Moni in the chat. Oh, Alex. What's up, Alex? That's a sword. This little knife. Little knife. Little, it's just something I got with a little kit. Let's put the quick release on before we continue, so you guys get to watch that. If you're on the vertical stream, sorry if I go off camera a little bit. We'll try to take it easy. We won't mess anything up. There's the quick release, and like I said, this came free with the wheel, so you don't have to pay anything extra. If you want the version 2, then you do have to pay extra. But at least it's metal, right? So we'll compare those to the non-metal. So there's the quick release unboxing, real quick. Kind of weird that Fanatec will do 2 different boxes to ship those in. We have 2 different tracking numbers, but I get it. All right, so remove with care. Quare. Let's see. This goes on one way, and there's a wider side versus a narrow side. I think the wider side goes at the top, right? So we'll pull this off. I know it says remove with care, right? We just got to be careful because the pins are exposed. See, there's a little bit of dust on there, or not dust, but it's like cutting material. All right, so it goes in with the narrow side on the bottom. And we'll just put the Allens in. So while I do this, I can tell you about what I've driven before or used before. Every day I probably use the Universal Hub the most. That's probably my current favorite wheel. But you know, we'll just put them on for now. And I liked it a lot compared to any of the Formula wheels I have, because I have the Formula V 2.5, and it's a little bit on the narrow side, in my opinion. So actually, it looks like you only use 4 of these. So let's pick the 4 bolts with Loctite on them. Oh, they all have them. All right, so you only need 4. And it looks like these are here for you to move the paddle shifters, but I think they feel like they're in a good position. So we'll be ready to play here in a little bit. All right, so let's put these guys on. I don't know the torque spec. Anyone know? We'll cross. Put it in, you know, kind of like the hex pattern or wheel pattern. I'm really excited about this wheel because the last wheel I unboxed and reviewed was not so great. And if you want to see that, it's on my YouTube channel, but we could talk about that as well. All right, so seem all right. I would pull out the little torque, mini torque, but I don't think I have it accessible right now. I got to move all my lights out the way. All right, so that's it. Clean up the workspace here. It comes with a little lock if you want to keep the wheel on there, but we actually don't. We don't care. So pull the other one out. Yeah, there it is. Everything's all nice and clean. We got the quick release on there. Seems good. I don't think we need to move anything. So let's quickly compare that to what I've been using, which is the Universal Hub V2. And even though it's clicky, it's not magnetic shifters, and these buttons feel kind of cheap, and they're not really, you can't change the art on them. So that was one of my biggest complaints. Like the right signal was my push to talk, and it was kind of confusing. And then my P was look right, and my lights were look left. So I don't know. It's kind of weird that they come default like this. I mean, you could always like use some acetone and repaint them, but that was probably my biggest complaint. And it didn't really come with a good shift indicator. So I would always over rev. And I mean, that's my fault, not knowing the car, right? It has a funky switch, but it's one of those plastic ones, so it's not as nice. But this is a decent wheel, and I feel like holding them, the Universal Hub's actually heavier, which means the new wheel, the RS, being lighter, will give us more feedback. You know, the motor doesn't have to overcome so much weight. So this is pretty heavy, to be honest. Even if it is a metal quick release, the other one's also metal. And the wheel that we reviewed the other day was this guy. So this is the, what is this? CSL P1 V2. And to be honest, it wasn't that good. The shifter, I mean, if you could hear it, it's not clicky and it's not magnetic. So even though the Universal Hub wasn't magnetic, it's at least clicky. This one's not. The paddle shifters are metal, but it doesn't. It's pretty squishy. The buttons are also squishy, and it's also pretty light. It does have a shift light kind of indicator, but overall, I liked the Universal Hub because of its, you know, you could use it with any wheel, and the buttons feel better and all that good stuff. So this would be the very next upgrade. And I know there's a ClubSport Hub, Universal Hub, and there's also a Podium Hub that I could probably compare this to, but I think this will fit all my needs. So, yeah, that's the unboxing. We'll move over to the game now. Let's plug it in. Now, this is the getaway. I have to bring the camera over there. The camera being my phone. So here's the wheel. See, do you think I can do this one-handed? Let's try. I don't want to break anything. All right, so we'll line it up. No, it's not lined up. There you go. We'll line it up. And we'll pull this in. Watch, I'm going to break the pins. Just trying to do it on my own. So it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good with the setup. I'll turn it on. Calibrate. And nice. So we'll switch cameras here and we'll switch mics. Give me a second. All right. So hello again. What's the chat saying? What's up, ARH? Hello, yes, hello. So so far so good. Feels all right. Let me hide the other camera because it's just gonna be a kind of annoying. There we go. Camera. Actually, that looks okay. Hey guys, everything look all right? All right, so here's the wheel on the GT DD base. So this is the Gran Turismo version of the base that pretty good with like PlayStation. That's the reason why I got it. All right, so let's start up a game. We have a server going on right now. It's on iRacing and it's the Fanatec HPDE. So we'll let that load up. There's no password. I gotta pick a car. Let's pick a car. We'll go for the BMW. All right, while that loads up, let's talk about a couple things. I know it's, here we go with our PowerPoint as always. All right, so what's in the box? You get the wheel, quick release, Q1, that's just like what you saw. Tools and instructions. It has a LED shift light here. This is the quick QR1, the metal one. You can see the magnetic paddle shifter is pretty nice. 11 buttons, like I said, plus the 7-button funky switch and a joystick that you can push down. So technically, I guess 12 buttons plus 7, that's 19 buttons. And then, the funky switch, one of my favorite things. I needed to use it for a black box, right? The MSRP is MSRP. Like the price of this is like $2.99, and I believe it's ClubSport being the middle tier. Build quality, we just looked at it with leather, pretty nice leather. Let me see, where are my notes at? You guys are just gonna see my notes. Yeah. Here's a picture of it. Picture of the back. And we're comparing this to the Universal Hub V2, and I know this is the one that's like right below it. $149 and then $199 with the bundled wheel. So $100 less. So for $100, you can actually get this instead of like $100 saved. You can actually get the Universal Hub for $100 less and still be happy with it. I used it for a while, right? Here's another option, $199 for the McLaren Formula style wheel. Yet another option, the Universal Hub ClubSport. So this is the ClubSport version of the Universal Hub, and it's $299 without a wheel. So add a wheel on there for maybe I believe for $50 if you bundle it, and you get $350 for Universal Hub plus a wheel. And I think that's like $50 more than the wheel itself, the wheel I just got. But it's very modular, so it's up to your needs. Especially if you want to use like your own wheel for like from your car, this is a good option. A lot of people use this. Like I know for a fact Dave and Moni use this, right? And then here's the third option for Universal Hub. It's $149 for the podium, and even though it's like really nice quality, like metal and all that stuff, that's all you get. Just this with no buttons. So you have to add, your modular buttons and paddle shifters, and it starts to add up. Another option is the P1 V2, which we've reviewed, and actually, honestly, say it's crappy. For $120, just save up more for this bundle, and you should be fine, right? For $70 more, you get something way better, in my opinion. But yeah, those are the alternatives and what we're going to compare them to. And let me show you my other wheel. This is the Formula wheel that I used to use, and obviously it's up there in the price range and has a lot of functionality. But I'm switching to a round wheel because, in my opinion, I actually drive better with a round wheel, and plus it's good for simulating my actual like me trying to practice driving with real cars. So that's probably the main reason why I want to switch to mainly using a round wheel. For the longest time, I was using this, and I couldn't, I don't know if I'm just not skilled enough, but I end up not doing as good. And I think it's maybe because it's not the diameter is not as much. If you look at the other wheel, it's a little bit smaller, right? So if I line it up center to center, you see there's like an inch maybe on the outside, but if I bottom it out, go all the way to the bottom, that's how much smaller it is. Right, so I don't know. The 320 millimeters is actually very realistic too. It's the same diameter as my Lotus wheel. It's a little bit smaller than like the Civic or majority of cars, but I would say it's like a Miata / Lotus / small car diameter, right? Have a link to the ClubSport website. Yeah, let me I don't have any affiliate links, but yeah, I could send it in the chat. Just have the regular Fanatec. That way you guys can see what I'm actually doing. The ClubSport website. Where is it? There it is. $2.99. I just got it. It came in like a week. There you go. Not a bad wheel. All right, so we have it loaded up. Oh, did it like unregister me because it took so long? That's unfortunate. And the whole time I thought it was loading up. You know how it is. Yeah, how have you guys been? Hopefully you guys been all right. We were gonna do a training day today, but it was my fault. I forgot. But it seems like everyone. There's a couple people in the server right now. It looks like it's loading. Mona, would you recommend the Universal Hub? I know that's you always recommend the ClubSport version of the Universal Hub, right? I know a couple people like Kaylee has the Podium version of it, right? And the Podium's it's also modular, but in my opinion, the value is in the ClubSport series, right? Nah, I don't remember the last time we did Road America, and especially in GT4. So I'm gonna try to stay away from people. Looks like a lot of people. I'm the only GT4 guy here. Everyone else is in GTP cars. Or GT3, I mean. I'm the only... Oh, James is in a GT3. Everyone else is... No, I got Colton. CJ in a GT3. There's a couple of us. Oh, Alex. That was your first message ever? It looks like you're a bot right now. First message ever. This is Alex from work? Alright, it's taking a while to load. Oh no, not from work. Oh. You do sim racing or you do car stuff? Track stuff? That's funny, we're going straight into it. I haven't set it up. So I have it set up to be my iRacing format. All I think I need is the black box. All that. Oh, fellow Civic owner. Nice. You do track? Are you based in Florida? You go to the Honda meet, Alex? And the which one? The gray Civic? Oh, you're in Orlando. FK8 Type R? I'm trying to remember. Have we met in person? Oh, never? Ah. It's all good. You're watching now. What tracks what tracks are your favorite? I know Orlando is like kind of in the middle, so you could go north or the Firm or south to Sebring, Daytona, Homestead, right? You're gonna race Daytona with a what SCCA? SCCA is good. They do good. They've changed it up a little bit, and a little hectic, but it's a good group to go with because of the price, and it's a decent experience. So you have been to Daytona, Sebring, and Road Atlanta. Oh, nice. Road Atlanta. Road Atlanta is like my top two I would say it's tied up there with VIR, right? For now, we're going to, looks like people are in here. We're going to, Barber here in a second. Alright, let's check out my options real quick. I didn't align this, but, let me make sure that my... Yeah, my bad. The sound was a little weird. Alright, let me load up my race lab. Buttons seem... I don't know. I gotta go through all the buttons, but for now we'll focus on driving. I didn't realize the sound was going through my speakers, so it was like blasting, and my wife is probably like annoyed. I haven't been that far up north. I mean, for us, it was like, it took us a little bit to get there. Alright, I'll have my heart monitors on, everything's on. Let's see. I don't see anything in the chat, like in game. But we'll try to deal with it. Alright, let's test this wheel out. That's how I do my volume check. So far it feels good. The feedback feels alright. What was the tires again you used with the Enkis? So I went with RT 615s for both. RT 615s for the Enkis and then RT 615s for the new wheels too. I actually don't remember this track. Oh wait, we did it recently. What was the width? For the Enkis? 245s. Or 245s, 40, 18 I believe. On the Enkis, yeah. Oh, the width of the Enkis? 8.5, I believe. Oh god. Alright, so hooked it a little bit there. I think I've still gotta get used to the threshold braking. Yeah, I'll talk about the oh god, there's a turn here. Yeah, I don't think I've been here in a while. But we're reviewing the wheel, right? When people picked Road America, I was kind of like, On the 245, the grip was, I mean, it felt like the FB6, right? Like sliding around, but it could have also been me wheeling it, right? Got a long sweeper here. I would say the grip was like, I don't know, understeery, but way better than the stock tires that I had. But you know, everything was better than stock tires. Be more comfortable? Yeah. It might seem that way, but I'm actually not because I don't know this track. But you know, like trying to figure out, look ahead, look at the number boards, remember the turns. Yeah, so a little understeer there. I didn't induce this the oversteer like I should have. You're just thinking might go a little bit wider? Like, what do you mean wider? Like 265s? Because we already bought 265s for the, was it the RG4s? Oh, 275, okay. Yeah, the 245s, they were not good. I mean, not good as in the car was heavier, and a 245 is a stock width, so it felt slidey, right, of course. But, we'll see what the 265s feel like. Alright, let's, this is a third gear turn, it seems like. Turn 1. We got some people behind me, Diego. Oh man, Diego just testing out his new sim setup. We'll break out to 2. So Diego just moved and then, redid his sim setup. I don't know, you see the telemetry data? I'm getting on the gas because I'm unsure still. Alright, so turn 5 threw us off before. 4 is just a little kink. We'll be prepared for turn 5 this time. Hard brake, and then I think 6 is up a hill. And an uphill. I floored it a little bit. I don't see any brake markers, so we'll just guess at the bridge. Alright, so the bridge, maybe a little earlier than the bridge. Alright, so what was that? Turn 7. Sounds like I need a brake. Alright, we'll let day go by. So I gotta... Okay, 8. I gotta prepare for turn 8. 265s might be okay with me, my setup. What's the widest you could do tire-wise with enthusiast class? I believe 275. Alright. Let's focus. Not focus, but let's talk about the wheel a little bit. Sorry. I really like the way it's feeling right now. So 295 is the maximum for enthusiast. That's kind of good to know. I don't know if a 295 will fit. But anyway, talk about the wheel. I like the way it's feeling. This part right here where the thumbs go is very thin, but it feels secure. So it almost fits smaller hands a little better. But I think bigger hands with gloves still would fit okay. Okay, so that curve tricked me there. I thought it was a right-hander. And yeah, so far the feel, everything that I'm touching is leathery. A lot of people were saying the shift light. I don't know. Here, let me switch cameras real quick. The shift light, people were saying that because it sticks out, it kind of bothers them. I mean, I could kind of feel it, like it hits the inside of my palm. So like if I'm grabbing the wheel like this, make sure that I'm out of the way. If I grab the wheel like this, like it kind of gets in the way. Like if it slides, I can see it like kind of hurting, but you should really be using the fat part of the wheel to prevent your hands from moving, right? Alright, so this is a paddle shift car. The button here is really, like, it's nice because it's like, you know, so this is push to talk. It's nice because it's blocked, right? And then, of course, the funky switch. Feels like the funky switch on the ClubSport or the V2.5 RS, or V2.5 Formula wheel, sorry. And it feels, you know, pretty clean and clicky. I like how bright the number is here for my gear. And I like how, even though I'm looking over the wheel and I know my sitting position is not perfect, I can see the shift light pretty good. And I haven't over revved yet because of the shift light, right? And it's kind of nice because even though I have that with the Formula wheel, I haven't had a shift light for any of my round wheels. And I think that might have hurt me. I mean, of course I need to be looking at it on the screen, but you know, like peripherals, if you can put as much on your peripherals as you can, the better. Like peripheral view, right? 275 by 4 by not 295. Oh, keep forgetting. Turn 6 is kicking my butt. Oh, so if you go all 4 wheels, 275, and then if you go staggered, 295 max on the drive wheels. That's what you're saying. I mean, I don't think I'll ever be able to fit 295s or even 275s on the car because I daily drive it, right? So I don't want to do too many like fender mods and all that stuff. Oh, I got Peter connecting. They kind of like speed up at the end of the... Oh, they say you can kind of speed up but at the end of the turn, but obviously not that bad. Go back into pits. Let me guess what buttons the pits. Nope, that's not it. Nope, I just turned off the pit limiter. Nope, that's I-beam. I'm guessing it's one of these because that's what my Formula wheel. Yeah, okay, my Formula wheel is set up just like my Formula wheel then. First crash with new wheel, broke it in, right? It swung around and I felt it hit my thumb. Like, I could kind of feel what people were talking about. Oh, I forgot to turn my pit limiter on. I'm black flagged, I'm just gonna go back. Oh, really? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. There you go, pit limiter on. Kind of nice having a pit limiter button, but you know, that's mainly for Assetto Corsa ACC, I feel like. Man, FIA, this, I love having the chat on screen. I got on the gas a little early there. Man, it feels good. I like the way the buttons feel. I'm pretty sure this is going to be, this is going to be my main wheel from now on. I don't hear the creaking that I was getting with the CSL Universal Hub. And the buttons feel way better, right? Whew. That turn 5 is... I gotta really pay attention to that. Alright, so turn 6, up the hill. I'm gonna use the bridge as a marker. A little early still, but, you know, still learning. And I like the positioning of the paddle shifters, and I like how they're metal. Like, I don't know if you can hear that sound, that's metal. And they're magnetic, too. Man, it feels like the Formula wheel, or Formula, wheel, yeah. Formula paddles. Man, okay, so there I just need to probably, like, induce the oversteer. Maybe we should have done, like, Road Atlanta, because I know that track decently. Focus on reviewing the wheel instead of learning the track. But, you know, it's good to challenge yourself. I know, Ian, you're working on your sim setup, and I would actually recommend you just skip everything I've purchased so far and go straight to this wheel. Or, you know, get the podium or the ClubSport Universal Hub like Moni has, so you could use a real wheel. Okay, I need to brake harder there for turn 12. Let's remember that. Oh man, that section, those curbs on the right throw me off. Like, they make me feel like that's a right-hander. What's up, Jamie? Need one for the Lotus? Yeah. This is actually the same diameter as the Lotus, the 320 millimeters, and it feels like I don't know. Ian has a wheel that has in his car, and it feels like the same shape. Like this little middle section right here feels like the same shape. All right, let's go back in game. It's funny because like the whole time you couldn't see what I was doing, but you could just see the wheel. But I mean, that's why we were talking about the wheel. All right, turn 4 and turn 5. That's good. And I like how it's lighter, so I can actually feel the feedback a little bit better. Ooh, I think that turned extra slow. So there, I was braking at the 2, and it was like too late. But then the 2.5 feels too early. Here also feels early, but then again, I'm going slower. Breathe here. Don't. Yeah, just a breathe. And then 8, you gotta brake hard. It's a little hard 90-degree. Little sweeper. I can't tell when to... Okay, there's Apex. We'll accelerate out. Oh, a little too early. Keep it on the track. That's where we crashed last time. Turn 11, there's a kink. We gotta remember we could carry more speed at 11. But turn 12, that's remember this is where we also crashed, turn 12. So Jamie, if you wanted to get into sim racing, just go straight to this wheel. Don't even worry, don't even like bother with other things I tried. Unless you want to like really try to simulate real life, then get the, I would say, ClubSport Universal Hub, but this ClubSport wheel is good enough. I'll let Ladio go. We're not trying to set hot laps here, we're just reviewing the wheel. So Ladio, you know, he's part of the Discord. We're hopefully getting ready for our race on Wednesday. We do a little community race every Wednesday. Third gear. One. Third gear? Or second? I think it feels okay. I know, Jamie, you've been thinking about getting a sim. Now that you sold the car, are you gonna build another car, or are you gonna build a sim rig? I say YOLO, just go build a sim rig. Build your man cave and sim rig. All right, so we broke a little later, and we didn't pay off. I guess I could have stayed breaking later, but maintained it and did like a trail break, but. Alright, 8 got us last time, so. Yeah, you can join the iRacing on Wednesday. So there's a Discord link in my. You're on Twitch right now? Yeah, there's a Discord link in my Twitch profile. If you join the Discord, there is a chat room or a room called Sim Race. Oh yeah, manual. There's a room called Sim Race, and that's where all the details are for, you know, the Wednesday setup. We usually pick a randomly generated, like at the end of the stream, we'll do a randomly generated car and track combo for next Wednesday, and then we put it up to vote against, you know, user submitted car and track combos, and then we vote on it on Monday, which is today, and then Wednesday we do the race. Oh yeah, so if you are new, you would want to set things up beforehand. A lot to get used to. Oh yeah, for sure. As far as force feedback, I think I still have it set to auto. So let's for this car at least. No, yeah, let's recalibrate it. At 10.9, it says it's a better. I haven't been maxing it out enough. You'll need to. You are new. Yeah. How new are you to iRacing in general? I mean, I'm pretty new too, but and I think that's a good thing about the server. It's mostly a lot of time trials and instructors in there, so they can help you. You just joined on Sunday? Like, joined iRacing on Sunday? Jeez. You do any other sim racing? I know you said you were doing real life driving. Okay, that was horrible. What have you played before, sim racing wise? I would say like it's a big learning curve for iRacing and Assetto Corsa because it's a little bit more realistic. So without the body feel, like I know you track in real life, I had a lot of difficulty. I couldn't feel what the car was doing. Oh man, so you're fresh new. You just finished building a PC for it. Have you tried, like, you play like Gran Turismo and all that stuff, right? With a wheel setup, or is this your first time ever using like a wheel setup? Playing Forza Motorsport? First time using a wheel setup? Yeah, it's gonna be a big learning curve, but you know, like on Wednesday, there's a lot of people who are also still learning, but also people who are willing to help you out and instruct. Also, tomorrow you won't have you just have a PC setup, but you won't have a wheel ready. Oh, I always overcook 12. All right, I gotta remember 12 will break earlier. Man, I was doing horribly. That's fine. So Diego, who's in the server right now, for the longest time he just played with a controller and he was like whooping us. And now he finally has a sim setup. Yeah, okay, so 14. All right. Let's try to do at least one clean lap here. I haven't played with that little joystick yet, but it feels okay. Like, this feels like my Formula wheel, but better. Like, but round, I would say. Let's do a slow lap. They're saying that this was like a third gear turn. As far as you wanting to order a wheel, if you track in real life, that sounds like you're pretty committed to, you know, wanting to sim race. If you were somebody who didn't track in real life, okay, so 5, we always get caught off there. If you were somebody that wasn't 100% sure if they were going to be committed to sim racing, like they just wanted to play, I would say get like a Logitech G29, right? Something that you buy it used on Facebook Marketplace, and then you try it out and see if you like it. And if you don't like it, you could always sell it again on Facebook Marketplace. But if you're, you know, you sound like a track guy and you're wanting to improve on your track driving, and I would say just, you know, kind of save up a little bit and go directly to direct drive. But you know, like I have a Fanatec and I love it, but there's other options out there for direct drive. Moza, I think people are doing the Logitech Pro, which is about $1,000. But yeah, I would say save up for a setup like that if you wanted to like really, like, and you're really committed to being into it, right? Oh yeah, so FIA says the good aspect of sim racing is the resale value is very high. I 100% agree. Like, if I wanted to sell these wheels behind me, even though they're entry-level ones, I would have to like take off a little bit. But as far as like the direct drive and everything else, I could probably sell those almost at the same price I bought them for. Sorry, Peter. And same for the G29, you know, that thing, I bought one a long time ago, but I sold it. You could sell it for the same price that, like, if you were to buy a used one on Facebook Marketplace, $150, you know, wheel, pedals, shifter, you could use it, see if you don't like it, and then sell it again for $150, right? But what I was saying was, you know, if you weren't sure, go for the G29. And when I say that, a lot of people who do sim race like know what I'm talking about, but it's like the Logitech wheel and pedal setup that's not direct drive, right? It's belt driven. So you have some sacrifice there, but it's really affordable. And then you can start investing in like a direct drive. All right, so let's actually remember that there's a turn here. Hit that induced oversteer with the shifting or the braking. Oof. So we'll start braking at the bridge. Oh, on the gas too early. I gotta remember how to do 8 really well. A little side by side. That's fun. That's always fun. That always catches me off guard. That seems like a double apex turn. I don't know. I gotta watch what other people are doing there. I'm just gonna stay still. I don't want to juke Eladio out there. Little pink car. That felt good. Lost it a little bit there. Oh, I got on the gas too early, but we survived. All right, so I got a 3 is more than a 90-degree turn, so that's why I'm messing up. But man, I love these shift lights. I've barely been missing the shifts unless I'm like really not paying attention. A little long sweeper here. So we're starting to remember the turns now, finally. And then 8's been kicking our butt. We'll go at 2.5. Maybe 2 next time? No. I gotta not focus on braking later. I guess I gotta focus on being smooth, right? Feel the weight transfer. Finally doing a decent lap here. 15 seconds ahead. Kind of sad that I'm like all over the place. Little bit of a baby trail brake there. So 12 I could probably survive with the trail brake, but I don't know. Look at that, 17 seconds improvement. That's pretty bad. Yeah, so far I'm liking the wheel. It's a fun track too. Ooh, touch the grass. Still gaining some time. Man, I think this will be my new favorite wheel. Like, this will be the main wheel that I use whenever I drive. At least 4 round wheels, right? And it has enough buttons here that it's usable. And the going uphill gives you a little bit more braking, so I could probably brake even later, but a little baby lift there, don't need to brake. And then turn 8. And we're starting to get a hang of the track a little bit. Oh, I was on the gas too aggressively at the beginning there, so I had to slow down. Man, this is a fun track. I want to come one day. Where is this located? It's there's a lot of trees, so I'm guessing like somewhere up north. Got a little carried away there. Cut about 1.8 seconds off. Okay, maybe not third. Look at how much time we lost going to third. Wisconsin? Oh, you looked it up. Oh, there's the second spin. Alright, so we'll go back to the pits. Alright, so far the wheel, I mean, I feel like, let's see, let me pull out the Formula wheel. I feel like it has enough buttons. Look at the other camera. I feel like it has enough buttons to kind of match my setup here, so I like having a push to talk button, right? So this is probably going to be this button. Look right, look left. Probably these 2 on the inside here. Pit limiter, maybe, I don't know, maybe one of these buttons down here, this one. Flash, high beam, probably this. Ignition, start, those are only mainly for, you know, a set of course competiciones, because it's like, you actually cut off your engine and stuff in the pits, right? So, maybe I'll skip those. I'll have a menu button, kind of like I have on here. What else do I usually do? So unfortunately, I won't have like traction control, the ability to change traction control right away or brake bias, but I haven't actually been using that because I don't do like endurance races or anything like that where I'm constantly tuning. Usually I just do practice and then do a kind of a setup and then change it in the menu, or you know, like just basic stuff. So I don't think I'll miss that yet. I won't miss these switches for like ABS or this one. I don't have a use for it, but I think it has the perfect amount of buttons for what I'm trying to do. And what I'm trying to do is practice for real life driving, right? You know, you're not gonna have a bunch of buttons in real life, but obviously, you know, it's a simulator. You're going to need to navigate menus and change your UI, right? So it has more than enough buttons, I believe. The funky switch is the biggest thing, right? If I need to change my black box, like, I don't know if you can see it in the little game screen right here. Where is it? Right here. I can change the black box easily, right? And you know, scroll around, you know, rotate to change settings, and then push in for menus. You know, like it has everything I need for black box. So I believe I'm never gonna buy another wheel without funky switch. So if you're out there looking for a sim wheel, make sure it has a switch similar to this. That way you could completely dedicate that to your black box. I remember getting in a sim at first, the black box was kind of intimidating. People were saying, you know, like, oh, you got to use your black box more. Like, what is that? But now that I get it, it's like, duh, it's just a easy access menu, right? And you kind of need it. Put that Formula wheel away. But I like the feel. The leather feels good. It doesn't feel like the cheap plastic stuff you get with the P1 V2. And I mean, the logo is a little cheesy, but they have another version of this. I believe it's the BMW. Let me see if I could pull it up. Looks like we have somebody join the chat. Oh, there you go. Alex is in here. What's up? Thanks for joining the Discord. All right. Where is that? Let's see. Fanatec. And Alex, if you're still in the chat, I stream every Monday and Wednesday. Monday is our HPDE day, so like practice today, or what I'm doing right now is gear review. Some Mondays I do training or I practice for a real life event, which we're going to Barber soon in real life. I don't know if you're familiar with Barber or I know you're in Orlando. It's going to be a long drive, but we're going to drive up to Barber from Jacksonville, and then yeah, we'll be there in a couple weeks. So maybe you can meet us up if you want. Let's see. So that wheel, they do have a. Oof. Let's see. There's a Fanatec version. They have a Porsche version. I thought there was a BMW, and maybe not offer it anymore. Yeah, so we go with NASA. I'm assuming what organization you go with for Sebring is also NASA, or is it like you know, like a different organization, SCCA, or is it what's the other one? Zilla. But since you're a Honda driver, do you follow the Honda Meet on Facebook and Instagram? It's either the Honda Meet or maybe Race the Firm. Oh, SCCA. Okay. Yeah, SCCA is a good organization. The Sebring track nights are, man, those are so fun. Like, they look fun. I've never been. The only one I've been to is with NASA when they do Sebring, but it's always over the weekend, like during the day. CJ's changing up because his car. The SCCA, like watching Sebring at night, man, that's crazy. I wish I could do it. But yeah, if you follow Shin track days, yeah. Shin is it. I want to try Shin as well. What's the other org? Rev Match track days. They do stuff. They're starting to do stuff here in the Southeast. Chin, I hear good things about. If Anthony in our server, he's like a big Chin guy. But yeah, if you look up the Honda Meet or Race the Firm, there's always a really cheap, relatively cheap, track day they have at the firm, which is near close to me and probably not too far for you, Orlando. But it's the firm. It's not a big track. It's a small track, but for a day is maybe like 160, which is pretty good. And Red Match also does the firm. But that's my at least home track. The guys say their home track is Roebling, but I like the firm because it's so close and I could test my car. Yeah, 160 for a track day is like, you can't beat that, especially these days. All right, let's follow CJ. Oh, I forgot what my pit limiter button was. I love the sound of turbo. What's up, Eladio? I can't see what emoji that is. Are you, you're in the server still, right? You're just taking a break? Do you want me to join the voice? So you, Diego, and CJ are in there. You know, maybe I should have watched somebody while we're sitting in the pits looking at the wheel. I should have been watching somebody, right? A little, lock up there, but full tires, right? That's the excuse. Alright, so here we're braking underneath the bridge. That feels good. A little bit after the bridge, maybe. A little kink. A little baby lift. Then turn 8. 200 mark, maybe? If I maintain the hard brake and then do a trail brake, I could probably do a 2 there. But we'll be safe. But I honestly, I feel like because the wheel is so connected and planted, it feels, you know, like I could feel the feedback a little better. With the other wheel, the universal hub, it was a little loose. And I got out. I'm gonna disconnect soon and head to bed. Oh yeah. Mr. Eladio always goes to bed early. Oh yeah, FIA. So FIA is the guy who's gonna help me out. He offers classes, sim racing classes, and I'm driving really bad right now because I haven't taken a class yet, right? So don't think that, you know, I'm driving bad because he trained me, but I'm driving bad because he hasn't trained me yet. Yeah, proper training incoming. All right, let's follow CJ. CJ is one of our Miata drivers in the Discord. He does time trials, and I think he just got moved up, I think, from... Oh man, D4 to time trials, I believe. He's doing it now. He's joined Eladio with the time trials. I think he's TT4? Oh, I forget what spec his car is. I know Eladio is TT5, right? And I think CJ might be TT4. Alright, so the third gear feels good for turn 1 and 3. Turn 5, I think that's the second gear turn. And these TT classes are, you know, so he goes way out here, which is good. Oh, overslowed. Looks like he brakes right here. A little early for me. I think I anticipated the brakes I want. So Eladio is TT6, that's right. Okay, sorry. So Eladio is TT6, and I think CJ is TT5? I got the classes off by 1. Oh man, I had to do a little mini break. Oh, CJ is 4, so not even 5. Jeez. That's right. He's gone. He gone. Spinny whoosh. Cooked it a little bit there. So CJ's exit speed was way better because I was panic braking, right? I turned in way early there, but seeing CJ turn in late, that was nice. Is he letting me by? I guess he's letting me by. I'll let him by. I'm not ready yet, CJ. Alright, fine. CJ's like... too soon, right? For the braking. Oh yeah, I know in my head what I need to do. It's just I need to apply it right. Oh, I think being distracted is like kind of not good, but you know I have to, right? It's not one of those. All right. We'll follow CJ's line. There we picked 2 as the new breaking point, and 2 feels better. Oof. Traction control kicked in and killed me there. Alright, Alex. Thanks for joining and thanks for subscribing or following. I guess that's the term now, right? Following instead of subscribing. Oh no, CJ. And we'll see you guys on Wednesday. Like I said, it's very chill. You know, like there's 4 races, so we start. There's 2 different times that we start. We start at 8 o'clock for the first race, which is, I believe, practice. 60 minutes of practice, then there's qualifying, and then 2 20-minute races. Oh, man. I was not paying attention at 12. But, so there's 2 races at 8 o'clock after practice. And then 9 o'clock starts the second server where there's practice continuing again. But then as soon as the 2 races are over on the first server, then the 2 races for server 2 will also start. So it's kind of like staggered. If you miss the 8 o'clock practice session, you could always join in late and do the 9 o'clock practice session, and then do 2 races at the end of the session. Or you could do the 8 o'clock practice and then do all 4 races in a row. But yeah, we'll see you on Wednesday. I don't want to hold you up. Have a good night. Thanks for joining. Yeah. Thanks for joining Discord. I'll tag you in the, there's like a picture of how the sessions are set up. I like this track. It feels very, I guess, complicated. All different kinds of turns, you know. I'm just being left by CJ. CJ keeps slowing down for me, but I just need a couple hundred laps, right? Man, I keep thinking I could do it in second there, but I mean, we kind of survived, but alright, so we gotta brake earlier. Like, it's better to brake earlier there than, you know, like, try to be on the edge of late braking. Slow. Alright, after this lap, we'll do a full lap, full concentration, minimal chat. Alright, we got CJ. Oh man, oh god, sorry CJ. Alright, so 12 was like a 3. Alright, focus. Oh, off track. I love the shift light right here. Oh man, I was too fast. I'm always early for 6, but not 5. $11, little lift, no need to brake. All right, 12, brake. Oh, off. Yeah. I should have hustled back over, right? Alright, so we're up by a second and a half, but that's, or a second and 1.3, but had some off there, so we'll try it again. Oh, what's up? Low Boost Entertainment. I know we were talking earlier about buying a Type R. You think about buying one? Were you able to sit in Ian's? Oh, jeez. And it, you fit okay, right? Ian's kind of tall, but not as tall as you, right? I think you could probably fit in that better than the current cars you have, you know? A little bit of idle time there. I guess, is CJ letting me by? Oh shit. I think he ran out of gas. Oh no, off. Yeah, CJ ran out of gas. I think you'll be able to fit, man. There's a little kink. So the kinks are 11 and it seems like 7. We can just maybe do a baby lift. So we gotta remember that. 11 and 7. Oh. The 12, I keep breaking it to 2. I need to break it to 3. Alright, let's start over. I got CJ. Oh, cold tires, jeez. I floored it too soon there. Oh man. Alright, that was fun. We got Diego over here with a fast lap. I'll let Diego go. What car am I driving? I am driving a BMW. The GT3? GT4? I guess GT3. Oh, that was weird. Did you see that? I don't know if you guys saw that. But when Ryan connected, my wheel went limp. I noticed you're watching on the YouTube stream, which is all good, but you get the full screen experience if you join on Twitch. Probably didn't need to lift that much. Yeah, now I could feel the rumbling whenever I'm about to go switch from oversteer to understeer. Feels good. Makes me wonder if I get the quick release 2, if that will help. Alright, stop at the 3 now instead of the 2. Oh, I got on gas a little early. So 3 feels good, I just need to not get on gas early. Make this wide. Oh man. I didn't get enough rotation, so I hit the brakes a little bit and then it overdid it, right? Alright. Concentrate again. I think I was a little rough on the gas there. Ah, too soon. Break at the 3.
Dublin 72 followed and joined the family.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Dublin 72. Thanks for joining. Dublin, as in, like, oof. Ireland?
I don't have friends. I got family.
Oh, thanks for joining. Oh, sorry, I was reading. Oh, did 2 people join? Oh, thanks for subscribing, Steadman Dublin. So you went on both. You're on Twitch and YouTube. I appreciate that. Sorry. For some reason, I don't get the YouTube notifications on the main screen, so I had to look over and then I crash. We're doing okay too. All right, we'll do a little lift. Do I need a lift? I don't know. I feel like if with a downforce car, you probably don't. All right, 12, break it to 3. Remember. Start remembering these things. I didn't hold the trail brake long enough. The heel is turning in here. I gotta start doing that. Okay, so we know next time. All right, this is gonna be a clean lap. I gassed it a little too early there before I start unwinding, and I feel like that's what's messing me up. Okay. That was a slow exit. Or a faster exit, but way slow entry, but like I'm up. So Dublin, we reviewed the wheel, and so far I think this is gonna be my main favorite wheel. I used to use a universal CSL universal hub, and I think this is way better as terms of feel and all that stuff, but it also cost about $100 more, so that's also something that, you know, people need to consider. Like, if I were to start over, I would probably save up for this wheel. Oh, you like the full screen view? Yeah, the full screen view is a lot better. Like the vertical stream, it's like trying to fit as much as I can on the screen, but it's rough. I mean, let you know if you want to squeeze anything on stream or otherwise. Yeah, yeah. I want to do it. And if you want to post do you have like a link to what you offer, like some of your classes or maybe your socials, if you want to post that in the chat or in the comments whenever it's on YouTube. That way people can know where to find you. And of course, I'm glad you offered your services on the Discord too. Maybe third gear. Yeah, for sure. Let's set up a stream. I'm guessing like we'll put it in stone. Well, I think there's a chance Monday I might not be able to, but either next Monday or the following Monday. If you want to stream it, you know. Oof, man, I'm breaking way early. So, Mr. Dublin, yeah, I have the Thrustmasters 3 PA Pro pedals, Thrustmasters, T-Spec, and a couple of shifters, all Thrustmaster. So, a couple guys in the Discord use Thrustmaster, and I don't have experience with it, but I heard it's pretty good. It's like the, you know, like competitor to Logitech, right? And then I think, do they have DD setup? The Pro pedals, right? Or the Pro setup, including the pedals. The pedals are they the Thrustmaster? Like when you say the Pro pedals, they're the load cell pedals. So you have to do a little bit more than a lift on turn 7 there. No DD yet? Yeah, I think recently Logitech went DD, right? But not Thrustmasters, not yet. But I mean, it's a good setup. I feel like Fanatec made DD very accessible to people, and everyone is gonna follow through, right? So as more companies start to do more DD stuff, other companies will join in, right? So I'm pretty sure Thrustmaster soon. And I missed my track out there. That's a way better. So CJ, thanks for showing me that line. That felt way better. Oh, so okay, so Thrustmasters does have a DD. There's a 12mm one, P818. I think doesn't someone in the Discord have that? I don't remember. All right, we got a little induced oversteer there. I don't know if you saw that. It felt good. Still early here. I'm gonna guess for turn 3 we gotta brake later. We're up. We're slow exit, so we're losing our time. But we were up turn 1, and I like that turn 1 I just did. I missed the apex, but it was still pretty good. Oh, I knew it. I was too greedy. Yes, I am on our iRacing. This is one of the paddock servers, so if you want to join us, we're at, you know, just search for the paddock, and there's no password. We usually do iRacing, sometimes we do Assetto Corsa, sometimes we do GT7, but most of the time iRacing. It looks like Ryan left. Man, that felt good. That 11 felt good. Oh, ACC? Yeah, well, So I haven't done ACC yet. I have Assetto Corsa, the moddable one, the original, and I do have ACC. I just haven't tried it yet, and I think I want to try, give it a shot. We do have a 24/7 AC server that runs custom cars and tracks that we like want to practice, but not ACC yet. I mean, I don't think you can have a custom server. Yeah, you can't really mod ACC, right? Oh, what's up, Nick? Road America, yeah, we're at Road America, trying out this new wheel, which, by the way, I love. So we had some induced oversteer there, that felt good. 3 times up. Oh, you have a AC with the full DLC? Yeah. It's like one of the better... Oh, I got on the gas too early. One of the better games because it's moddable, right? I like it because I could use my real car there, doing smaller tracks that aren't on other games, like Roebling or the Firm, like those tracks that aren't popular. CMP? Is there CMP? Oh man, okay. Alright, let's follow CJ while we talk. And my car is very red. We'll do the chopper like it's some kind of oval race. We do blimp. No, we'll do a TV. Oh, Soul and Pure, yeah. I was, like a lot of people tell me to get those mods. They're like perfect for the game, right? Ray. So Ray says, since you big time now, let me know if you have any giveaways, like a Lotus that doesn't get driven or spare gaming things. Ray. Ray always gets on me for not driving my car as much as I should be. So Ray, do you want to... Ray, what do you use? Do you use Fanatec or do you use like what gaming system? Or peripherals, I guess. And I definitely need to use Soul and Pure mods on my Assetto Corsa. I heard they make it perfect, like look really up to date. Because when did Assetto Corsa come out? Like the original 2008 or something? No, not that early. 2018. But because it's so dated, the graphics are bad, and you kind of need Soul and Pure, like you're saying, right? With Content Manager. You love sim racing. Just need to find folks that have this schedule I have to practice racing with real people. Okay, so we sim race 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Eastern. So we're in, I guess, East Coast of the US. So sometimes the guys jump in, after work around 6. But our set schedule is Monday, Wednesdays. 9 p.m. On Wednesdays also 8. So there's like 4 races we do on Wednesday that span from 8 p.m. to pretty much midnight. Oh, you're in Florida. Yeah, that's right. Man, there's so many of us that are Florida, East Coast base, like Georgia. I think right now the Discord is probably half Florida and then a quarter Georgia and then the other quarter is everywhere else. And yeah, so join the Discord. We race, like I said, we're based in Florida too, so our local tracks are the Firm, Roebling, Road Atlanta, Sebring, Homestead, Daytona. We go to all those places in real life. Yeah, there's a Discord link. You already know. Will the bot work? I don't think the bot is currently active on... There it is. Wait, no, it's not. It's on YouTube. Man, why does the bot not work on Twitch? Here, let me do the command. And if that doesn't work, let me get the link. I don't know. There's so many issues with the Twitch setup. Yeah, so the bot was working on YouTube, but not. I do have my Discord link in the YouTube and also on Twitch. There it is. So join us. We have a race on Wednesday this week, actually. A couple new faces going to be joining us on Wednesday. It's kind of nice. And I think FIA, you're going to join us on Wednesday too, right? It's going to be fun. And I can't scroll. There we go. Yeah, we got a lot of real track guys in there, but that are all trying sim racing. So a lot of them actually have really high I rating because they've actually been sim racing the whole time, and a lot of us are rookies in iRacing because we just started recently. But yeah, it's a good, I would say, good mix of new versus experienced guys, and then you have like FIA, who's like a certified iRacing instructor, right? Oh, we got. Oh, so there's a couple questions about where we vote for the Wednesday race. If you are in the Discord right now, there's a tab called Sim Racing, and one of the chats is called Sim Suggestions. So that's where you kind of talk and discuss and talk about, like what race you want to do on the Wednesday combo. And then there's another chat, and I think we might get rid of that chat because a lot of people don't really, they talk about it in the general chat and they don't really use that Sim Suggestions chat. But the combos you submit in the submit sim combo, and then that's where we talk about, I do a randomly generated combo, and then we vote either for it or against it with other suggestions that people put in that chat. And then finally we have a sim race poll where that's where all the voting actually happens. So let me answer real quick. So I'm explaining that the randomly generated combos, where they're at. Oh, I see Mr. Dublin chat talking right now. Yeah, we probably are late for the poll. Yeah, we usually do the poll on Monday, and we haven't posted it yet. Let's see. Well, if there's anything you want to race in particular, we could add it to the poll. All right, so maybe I'll make the poll right now. I'll do that probably after the stream. You're in the Discord, nice. Oh, looks like CJ left. Let's find somebody else. Oh, Diego's in the pits. Diego's probably testing out his setup. We got a couple other people. But yeah, that's how we do the Wednesday races. It's like we try to make the races as close to real life as possible, as in like if there's a real life track event coming up, then we try to do those, especially on Mondays. But a lot of the times, it seems like lately we've been doing a lot of GT4 cars, which we might be kind of burned out on, and switching over to maybe like Miatas, MX-5s. That we used to love doing the MX-5s because that's like where everyone learns, right? And another thing that we've also been trying is the F4s. So I kind of, curious about doing F4s this week, but it looks like the combo might actually be MX-5s at Laguna versus F4s at Laguna. So let me do the poll real quick. Actually, no, I'll do it after the stream. But yeah, those are what we're going to try to do. Yeah, we get a lot of new people in Discord. That's great. Did you guys find me through Instagram or just, you know, just browsing Twitch? Just built a wood rig last week. Got a used racing bucket from Honda Prelude H22. Oh, nice. You get okay. So there's a chat called "Share Your Sim Rig" under Sim Racing. You should post it in there. I think a lot of people are gonna love that because you know, like a lot of us, maybe close to a quarter of us are Honda heads, and then a quarter or half are Miata guys. So, oh, you found me on YouTube? Nice. Is it through like the shorts, or like do you actually follow the? I'm building a FK8 right now, and I have a couple videos I posted about the FK8, like how I'm modifying it for the track. Is that how you found me, or did you find me through shorts? Oh, Red Bull theme, man. Of course, Red Bull, Honda, right? Oh, you really? Okay. Not a lot of people search and look for lives on YouTube, at least. It's more of a like a Twitch thing, right? I'm surprised. Yeah, let's look at the wheel again real quick. Oh, we'll wait. Like the conversations and interactions. Yeah, I'm let's see, last week was the 1-year anniversary of the live stream, so I'm still pretty new and still learning how to be kind of interactive and, you know, like entertaining. But you know, there's no excuse. I like hanging out. That's why I like doing the lives. My least favorite thing about YouTube right now is editing videos. So like going live is I don't have to edit. I just have to, you know, set the stream up and then do all these cool transitions and cameras and set it and forget it and just hit go live, right? So what's my setup? Okay, let's take a look here. I'll mute the game real quick. All right, so no, not that one. There you go, this camera. All right, so I have a. Oh, let's see. If I can't hide the game. I usually don't hide the game, but right now I'm running the new wheel that I reviewed, which is the ClubSport RS wheel, right, on the GT7 or GT DD base Fanatec. And the reason why I went with this is because I actually started playing sim racing on, I guess doing sim racing and YouTube on Gran Turismo GT7. So that's why I got this base. It's a PlayStation compatible base, right? I have a Fanatec shifter, a little H pattern shifter, and a Fanatec e-brake. I haven't been really using it because I don't drift as much as I used to. Playing GT7 and, you know, like those other games like Motorsport, and what was the other game I used to play? I forget. I didn't play it long. Yeah, so Forza Motorsport, not Live for Speed. What was the other game? There was another game that I tried, and it was like Motorfest? Yeah, Motorfest. And it was fun, but yeah. I guess what I use the e-brake for, mainly drifting. That's a physical setup. I have pedals down here. Let's see, is there a pedal cam? There's kind of a pedal cam. Yeah, so you can just kind of see it. These are the CSL pedals that came with the base, but I added a load cell pedal in the middle, which is a lot better, way better than like a normal pedal. So this clutch actually used to be my brake, and look how much it moves, if you can see it in the camera. Which is just directional, right? So the further you push it, the more braking power happens, and that's not what happens in real life. It's about PSI, right? So in real life, you know, you get 100% braking at a certain PSI because it's a fluid. It's you're compressing, right? So this is what a load cell is. It's based on PSI instead of direction. That's the main difference, right? And there's a whole video I did, I believe, on the differences. But yeah. That's the setup. And then the PC is just a basic gaming PC with the, I think I have a 7900 XCX. I went with AMD instead of NVIDIA or Intel. And then I think as far as CPU and all that stuff, it's just a regular average. I built the PC like a long time ago, maybe like 2018. And I recently upgraded just a video card to help me with streaming, right? Oh, nice. You'll post your setup tomorrow. And the weird thing about my setup is I have it all on a wheel stand. And the reason why I have it on a wheel stand instead of like a true seat, because right now I'm using an office chair. The reason why I do that is because I have to use this PC mainly for work. And you know, I play other games too, not just sim racing. And it's cool because this monitor I have is the ultra wide, like the I forget what it is, G19. Oh, I forget which one. It's the ultra wide that it's on a swivel, so I could just move it out the way. And yeah, I wanted to do a triple monitor setup, but you know, it's the most immersive. But I couldn't fit it in my office and live stream at the same time and work and do work. But I don't know. Maybe one day I'll do a true setup, triple monitors, actual seat, and like a bucket seat. Like, it's perfect that you have the H22 seat. That's awesome. With standalone stands, it can, but I mean, I guess I could try to. I would have to like put it on the ground, and then I don't know. I like the ultra wide for work too, so I would have to either do dedicated triple monitors for just the sim rig and not use it as a computer. But I don't know. I'll figure something out. This is all relatively new too. I haven't been sim racing very long, since a year, I think. Yeah, last week was the 1 year anniversary. Oh, what's up, Ray? You're on Twitch now instead of YouTube? I didn't realize you had a Twitch account. That's your first message ever, UW Master Race. Could sort of do what you did and add caster wheels to the rig and move it. Yeah, that's true. But I don't know. Let's see. Can you actually see my office? There's not a lot of space here because I have a workbench, right? I have to do mild, small electronic repairs. Twitch, YouTube, all things. Yeah. And these guys are battling it out over here. We'll turn the sound back on. Yeah, I like hanging out with you guys. It's been pretty fun. I think I'm glad I made this purchase with the wheel. Finally have a dedicated round wheel that's not like loose like the universal hub, where, you know, now I could actually use this all the time without having to tighten things up and all that good stuff. I like it. Good purchase. Recommend it. Let's see, are any of the other... So on Friday, I was streaming with other streamers. Let's see if they're on too. Maybe I could... I hit my follower goal on Twitch. I actually just started streaming on Twitch again because I took a little break, or I mainly focused on YouTube. Oh, hearing double over here. Oof, that was loud. Why is it so hard to find the manage stream button? Why is Twitch so weird? Do you guys also stream? If you're on Twitch, so do you mainly consume or do you also stream? I need to find other people to watch and hang out with, right? I think it's rough for me because I know you guys probably work full time too, but then I have two twin youngsters, like year old, so I haven't had much time to be able to work on my driver mod, other than the two times a week, right? So I try to do more driving, but twice a week is probably all I could do. You need a round wheel ASAP? Oh, so I didn't realize it wasn't a round wheel. Let me Google what it looks like. I gotta check. Let's see here. T818. Ooh. Oh, it's a like semi-round? No, it is round, right? I gotta look at your pictures. So you have the direct drive. Oh wait, no, that's not what you have. You have the that is the DD that they have. Three A, sorry, Pro. A Pro. Alright, so there's the pedals. The TM open wheel. Oh, that looks nice. I like the carbon fiber. Oh wait, or this is the, never mind. This is the Ferrari version. But man, that looks pretty useful. Nice. Now, do they have removable, replaceable wheels for your base or no? Oh, they do. They are. I guess they are replaceable if you have other wheels too. Yeah, man, that sparkle looks so good. I love it. It reminds me of this wheel, but you know, this wheel's a little bit rounder. But yeah, the buttons here on the side, carbon fiber plates. That's a nice wheel. I like the Sparko one. Would have to check this out. Sorry for the cough there. I'm still a little sick, but. All right. Well, that's the review. We're gonna quickly review it again. Oh, their little they have a quick release, screw-on quick release. Yeah, so the wheel, I would say, like, just quick review, overview. The buttons feel good. Let me get these button caps. If I could find them. If I can't find them, though, too bad. Probably can see me, like, really close up. Kind of funny. Oh, there you are. Here are some buttons. We got some all kinds of stickers in here too. All right. We can hang out while we put the buttons on. Alright, let's see here. I don't have all the buttons because I use a lot of them on my other wheels. I have some stickers. I don't think I have any of the colored buttons. Yeah, so okay, I have colored ones, but man, why is this orange instead of red? I kind of want... Oh, here we go. Here are the red ones. Let's set it up like the Formula wheel. Alright, so push to talk will be red, right? Because that's kind of like, hey, don't push this unless you want people to hear your dumb voice. So the push to talk button will be here. There you go. And then we'll do look buttons. Look buttons seem smart, right? Look left, look right. Those are in here. And these are, you know, Fanatec offers these extra buttons. And then I'm going to drop them on the ground, and then as I bend over to pick them up, all the other buttons are going to spill everywhere. We'll do a right button here. Look right. And I lost the other button. There it is. Look left. We'll make it similar to a Formula wheel because we're used to that, right? So which leather wheel? The one that we reviewed? This one? Yeah, yeah. I would say I recommend it. I think if you go on YouTube and see my video, this video, and go back to the beginning, you can see the unboxing and a little review, but quickly, like, I like the leather. I like the 11 buttons. I like the 7 additional buttons you get with the funky switch, which is all black box stuff, right? I think in ACC, they also have black box related stuff, so this would help with that. Like navigating menus. They have a regular joystick, and that's pretty much all you need. Only thing that's missing is the Formula wheels have, like, you could adjust brake bias, or traction control, or change the map, like fuel maps, ABS, you know, all kinds of stuff. Just in case, like, there's weather, right? You want to change traction control, brake bias. But honestly, the way I'm using the wheel now to simulate real driving, I never touch the traction control button or the brake bias or the ABS or the map. So maybe if I get like really serious about like endurance racing or something else other than trying to simulate real life driving, then maybe yes, I will start using the Formula wheel more. But until then, I love this wheel. I just got it, and then, you know, jumping up from a CSL Universal Hub V2, this is way better. It's lighter, so I feel the feedback a little bit better. The shift lights are a huge benefit, and like I said, all the buttons feel really premium, just like the Formula wheel. So I recommend it. All right, so let's see, what else do we like? We like to flash people, so let's use the flashers. We do have a high beam here. Now, flashing people in iRacing is very important. We'll even make it like our left thumbstick button, like our easy access button here on the left. We also want a menu button, so we'll put the menu button down here. And I like using the pause button for menu because it makes sense, pause, right? Alright, so there, see, it's working. We'll go back and we'll watch Reese. Did the LED tag come with the wheel, or is it custom? No, it came with it. I mean, it does kind of look like it was added on because there's little screws here and it sticks out a little. So that's my only complaint. Like, as the wheel's moving, it could touch your hand here. So if you're drifting, right? I mean, you should be on the outside when you're drifting anyway, like holding it like this. You shouldn't be grabbing it like this. It does stick out a little, but if you really grab the wheel with these little fat parts here, you shouldn't be sliding up here anyway. But yeah, this is part of the wheel. And like, that's why I said this is such a good package. Like, everything just comes together. I don't need a start and ignition button anymore. I think the rest of these will leave blank, and then we'll figure out what we need to use for them. But we have our main buttons. Look left, look right, flash, and then push to talk, the red button. We'll figure out what we want to do with these. Let's see. I don't think there's any other buttons I mainly use. Pit limiter. Yeah, so let's add a pit limiter. That's another button we use. That way we don't get, you know, red flagged or black flagged. We'll put it down here. It's not very important. Sorry for coughing. And I think that's it. I like how there's a move seat forward and backwards too. And a window wipe washer or wiper. Maybe we'll add that. We'll add a window wiper. That's also pretty important. We'll put that over here on the left. Opposite side of the fit limiter. And yeah, I think that's mainly it. Maybe I'll use these buttons here for like, I don't know. I don't know why I would reach down here for anything currently, right? Other than menu. Yeah, the 4-wheel wheel. This was like a gift to myself. Like, you know, it's pretty nice with the magnetic paddle shifters and all the buttons available, and it does all kinds of things. It's just a little overkill for what I need right now. It's kind of like one of those things, just, you know, once I go ACC or, you know, like get really high up in the iRating, which right now I'm still rookie, maybe I'll start using it, like endurance racing, like I said, or anything where I need to use quick access to brake bias and traction control and all that stuff. But for now, this is good. And mapping out the buttons kind of makes me think, actually, this has way more buttons than I need for now, right? Yeah, that's all. These are important ones. Look left, look right, flash, push to talk, rev limiter, all that good stuff. Oh, I just realized Ray left. Gonna dip, fam. I'll do my best to view these streams and maybe join a race. Let me know if you're coming to log for Harris, Hill, and Coda in Austin. End of September. Oh yeah, so I want to do log. So log is the Lotus meetup, and that's what I drive in real life, a Lotus. But I mainly drive my. So I have a Honda Civic too. I mainly drive that, but that's what Ray was talking about there. And Coda, Circuit of Americas, man, that's such an expensive trip, but it sounds so fun. Yeah, I think those are the main buttons. We'll leave it like that. And we'll set it up in the game later. Alright, so let's real quick quit the game here. Let's spin for not this coming Wednesday, but following Wednesday. Before I forget. Alright, so if you don't know already, we race every Wednesday, and every Monday we determine what we race the following Wednesday. We close some of the stuff. Alright, so we're gonna pick a car now. We're gonna spin for car. Let's see here. Nice. So Porsche 911 GT3 Cups. 992. Pretty good car. We'll take a screenshot of that. This is for not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday. Let me post that real quick before I forget. All right, there's the car. Let's pick a track now. I don't know what I want. Maybe I want a VIR. Oh, Road America. Good thing we practice Road America. What are the odds? So at least now I'm a little bit practiced. I know what the turns are, even though I'm not so good at it. And then let's see. We will pick the weather, but if it's not compatible, then we'll skip the weather. Dry. Here it is. Was it July 3rd. Next Wednesday. Yeah. So that's a pretty funny combo. GT3s at Road America, like the Porsche, and dry. Yeah, not bad. So we'll get ready for that next Wednesday. This coming Wednesday, we still don't have enough submissions. I think it looks like MX5s. Yeah, we have another one for Super Formula Lights at Red Bull Ring. I'm gonna like that and then create the poll now. Let's see. Maybe I'll do it off stream so that I'm not wasting your time. Yeah, so yeah, Dublin and FIA. This will be on iRacing. Unfortunately, we don't have ACC or AC set up to do this yet. But yeah, we on the Wednesday ones are iRacing. So I don't want to like bully you into going to get iRacing, but they bullied me. I was streaming for like half a year on Gran Turismo and AC and what other Motorsport and all those other games before everybody in the Discord bullied me into getting iRacing. So yeah, it takes a little bit of getting used to, but I like it. It feels realistic enough. I would say it's definitely top 2, right, for sim racing, with AC being a close competitor to iRacing, but they have their differences. I know there's a whole debate on it, but I like the braking in iRacing better, right? It's more challenging than just, like Gran Turismo braking is like you have infinite grip when you brake, right? So I don't know. At least that's how it feels like now. Back then it didn't feel like that, but now it feels like that. Yeah, so if I do believe that iRacing is a training ground, elsewhere is for fun. Except for Assetto Corsa, in my opinion, it's also close to training as well to iRacing, but definitely not quite there, right? So in my opinion, it's like a battle of the two, depending on what you want. But in my case, I feel like iRacing is a bit more of a better training tool, and that's why everyone's using iRacing for training. What are your opinions on like Rennsport? I hear that Rennsport is coming out. I have a beta key. I haven't tried it yet, but I heard that was also sim heavy versus like arcade heavy, but never driven it before. So I don't know. I hear about it. I just don't do it or haven't tried it. Yeah, it looks like we don't have a poll yet. Let me try. Man, it kind of sucks. I can't see what the polls are or the results, the combos. How do I open this in a new chat? Maybe I have to take a screenshot. All right, Danny says we'll do this. Poll. There's only gonna be 3 options because I'm new. We're not new. We only got 3 submissions. All right. So the first one is F4. F4 is at Laguna. And then we have MX5s at Laguna. Way different options, right? And then finally we have, what is this? Super Formula at Red Bull Ring. And if anyone objects, we'll redo it. We'll give it 24 hours. Wednesday, what's it coming out? The 26th? 26th. There you go. All right, we're gonna announce. At Sim Racers, we have the poll. And unfortunately, I think we're going to be missing some members, but we have new members, so. All right, so there you go. There are the polls. $13th, yeah. All right, so some of these are old submissions. There you go. All right, so yeah, if you're going to join us on Wednesday, make your vote on the polls. Sometimes the results scare people away, but I'm down to always try out, right, different different mixes, right? Not gonna do it. Yeah, you're not. Yeah, like so. When I first started iRacing, I spent like hundreds of dollars buying all the content just to play with everybody, right? It's kind of costly, right? I mean, you could buy like packs and stuff, but in the beginning we at least try to add some free options in there, but I think now we're just so into it that it's unfortunately that you know, like a lot of the combinations you have to buy stuff for, so. We'll need more info, but iRacing as a company has too many partnerships. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Like I think it's gonna be a while before someone dethrones iRacing, right? All these new games, sure they're cool, but you know. Yeah, I gotta take a break on purchasing games. Oh yeah, max AC and max it out. Can't touch iRacing yet. Need a couple months. Yeah. I mean, for sure, right? Just you can hang out in the chat, you can watch, you could also talk, right, while you're watching the stream in the voice chat and just hang out. But yeah, no pressure to get iRacing because you know you got to pay a monthly subscription and all that stuff. So my biggest thing before I got iRacing was I wanted to build up as much things I wanted to buy as possible before I got subscription, and then I bought those cars and track combos that I liked. Like, of course, we're gonna get Roto. You know, I don't know if Road Atlanta is free or not, but we had to get that because it's a track we do in real life. We had to get Sebring. I don't know if it's free because it's a track we do in real life, right? We had to do all the South Florida and then all the Southeast tracks we had to buy because, like I said, that's what we do in real life. So. Bought them all. Even Daytona. We even got Daytona because it's something we do in real life too. But yeah, those are the sim combinations. I think any other questions on the new wheel? I have my other wheels back there behind me. I think let's raid somebody. I know there's not a lot of viewers on me right now, but is L still on? Let's see. If Els is on, we'll raid her because she supports the stream, right? I'm not used to this whole raid thing, like Twitch. Looks like she's AFK right now. Man, we do research tracks for real. I think so. The whole thing about my stream and the Discord is most of us, not all of us, right? Most of us drive in real life, and we are trying sim racing, but a lot of the guys in there already know sim racing really well. I drive a Honda Civic Type R, so a 10th gen Honda Civic Type R 2018. Let me see if maybe I could show some pictures, and a Lotus Elise. So before I reveal myself, let me find the pictures real quick. I should just really put them in like a... You know what? Let me use the Discord. I submitted all my car stuff in Discord. All right, so here's the Discord. If you go to share your ride, here's a bunch of cars, and then if you scroll down, where's mine? Where's mine? So, you know, a couple track guys, like here's Adam. Adam is a huge, like me and Adam, I've known Adam forever. Like he tracks his Honda Civic. And I heard you guys are like Honda guys too, right? So here's my FK8. I think this track is the Firm, I think. My S2000 and then my Lotus. This is the car that I probably tracked the most, is my old FB6. I sold it, but this is actually Road Atlanta. You can tell by the Michelin Man back here. Yeah. Good old Road Atlanta, my favorite track of all time. That and VIR, they're up there. And we're going to Barber soon. But yeah, man, look at the S's, right? This shot's like perfect. And there's Ian behind me in his FK8. I love this car, the little 9th gen Civic. And it kind of like proves that you could kind of take anything out there, right? This little sedan, 4-door sedan, family sedan, right? I have my family in the back seat. This is at Homestead, I believe. Yeah, Homestead. Turn 10 at Homestead. Taking that thing at 100 miles an hour. Crazy. Homestead. Yeah. And here's my FK8. This is my new project. And if you go on YouTube, we're building this car for the track, trying to keep the mods minimal. And every time we do a mod to it, we're testing it on track. So this episode, I was testing wheels and tires. The last episode, I tested brakes, I believe. And then the latest episode, I tested camber. So yeah. Pretty cool. And then this is used to be my track car, but now it's just my show car, my Lotus. Has all season tires on it now. Kind of sad. Yeah, there's me. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Can you see in this picture my all season tires? Yeah, here you go. Look at those winter. In Florida, why? I mean, I guess it rains a lot, right? So, yeah, not very good track-friendly tire, but whatever. It's all good. But yeah, everyone submits their cars, and even if you don't track in real life, like you're like anybody who sim races is welcome too, because we're also into sim racing, right? And like you don't have to do both, or you can just hang out. If you like cars in general, yeah, just come join the server. Wheels look nice and comfortable. Yeah, those are the cars. The cars of the Discord. All right, so let's rate L's. I appreciate you guys joining me. Like I know it's like I don't stream as long as the other streamers, but you know, got family and all that stuff that I got to take care of. But you know, try to do this twice a week. Every Monday we do HBDE day, or we do like gear review, or hopefully training soon, right? And every Wednesday we do the community race. So thanks for sticking around, and yeah, we'll go ahead and raid now L's. So see ya.